person that he recognizes because he's a geek, but he doesn't get Julie.
He doesn't even get Julie, but he will. At least he's in jury. Oh my God, that's crazy. I really didn't see this move coming this week, especially because Chelsea's been working with him this whole time. But
Quinn though, you could see it coming because he's been lying. He's been saying whatever.
It was a really good move. I just didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
I just didn't think they were gonna turn on each other. Now, people are just gonna turn on each other. They don't even care.
I don't know why it makes me think of when Victoria in our season was HOH and she had the opportunity to put up Anthony. I don't know why this reminds me. I don't know why. I know.
In the second week?
You could have done that. You knew you guys were going to turn on each other the same way in this house. Queen is going to turn on you eventually. So why not do it then and control the house?
I don't know if she was confident that she could control the house without him at that point. What she did, but she didn't.
Worked everyone.
I don't think she knew she was to the extent that she was. I think she really felt like she had a partner in crime. She also was very afraid of the alumni and what they would all say.
She told me that.
Trust me, I talked to her all
week. You turned him in the end. Why didn't you do it at the beginning and got him out? But yeah, so but I am glad that they're taking shots in this season. I'm loving it.
Every week. I'm like, well, every week Angela, why did he even bother nominating Angela?
Because she's the Pawn Star. She's just someone that you put up there.
It's just so funny because people keep saving her, not because they want to work with her. It's because she's just useless and they want to get someone bigger on. And every time she's like, oh my God, she never knows it's coming. Yeah. And that's the thing. Do we really think she had no idea that was happening? Is she just putting this on for camera? Because we always, well, not all of us always knew, but for the most part, we always knew. I didn't know for Donna. And that was the only blind side I had.
And that's what changed your game, really.
Yeah.
I mean, you were put up the next week and you were like, no, not having it.
Oh, yeah. No.
Screwed up.
That's what I was.
Thanks very much, Bayleigh.
Sorry. So sorry.
But I am glad that they are taking the shots. They are getting rid of people. Angela, I think she's just a little delulu, like she'll forget. And she's always surprised, like, I'm so easy to get out. You had a chance and you're using me, and I don't think she knows why. Like, she's just being pulled along every direction.
Yeah, she's kind of like, she has no idea why she's surviving, but she's surviving because she has no idea. Like, people are just like, she's so unthreatening. Let's just keep her around. She doesn't even know what's going on.
Is that the key then, to go in there, like you said, unthreatening? Like, just go in like, I don't know.
Well, like, that helped me in my game a lot, just being naive to a lot of things. It was like, I kept flying under the radar and I didn't even know why people were keeping me around. They weren't even meaning to keep me around. They just were so focused on each other.
Around, and it was right after you got...
Right.
Because you were emotional.
Oh, yeah.
And that's good. You would always pull focus from another target.
Right.
And whatever happened.
True.
But
people also knew that I was always telling the truth. So whether it was the good or bad or the ugly, people I was chaotic. But
you knew a lot. That's why.
I did know a lot.
Uh-huh.
People wanted to tell me things. I can't even see who's in here because it's on your thing. Oh, okay.
Can't you? Oh, you don't have those functions at the bottom?
No, like I see I don't know if it's because when you start one, I don't see as much as you see, but that's fine.
See the number? I wonder if you can see the numbers.
Yeah,
if you go to the number.
The number hasn't changed, but when I click the number, I can see different names.
Yeah, that's what I see too. And I see comments and hearts.
I don't see any comments right now.
Bayleigh and myself.
Thanks for joining, guys. Did you miss me? Dinis, you had like some special guests. Okay, we're back. I'm back. You might not be back.
I have a commercial.
Shit.
That's all right. You do your thing.
I'll
I
just
can't even.
wait for your reactions. We all know how good I am at hiding my reactions.
Ah, all right. Right. Quinn and Jerry. Uh, 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 uh,
Oh.
exactly.
Say to that.
Yeah, exactly. The hug, the bullshit. Yeah,
I wouldn't be hugging anyone if I got voted out.
you would. You would.
We'll never know, I guess. So fun. Mm-hmm.
I, I don't know. Don't try and tucker yourself. Yeah, he knew. See? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Betrayed. He has very nice eyes.
Love
Quinn.
him. Aw.
I mean, you boo. Him and Leah.
I know. He fell in love.
Boo. Bear. He was head of household twice.
He did the deep fake one.
Yes, this question.
Mm.
Uh-huh. Bitter Dennis. Oh shit. Rating his game. Yeah.
Yeah. Aw.
That's a weird number.
You did great. Oh my God. Jerry's so cute.
Uh, my, my secret identity. Stop.
Immunity.
The immunity. Stop.
Who's
Heart?
sending hearts? Why can't
Why is
I do that?
mine so warped?
Why aren't mine? Why doesn't mine do it?
Because you have no heart.
Oh.
Because you're not Todd.
Ah, Miss Todd. Oh, Maddie's in here. Hi, Matt.
Uh, I wanted
I
just a little
can't see
tear
comments.
from Quinn. Just a little like slow tear. Who did you say was in here?
Maddie.
Our Matt?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Mathieu.
I can't see any comments though, so.
There have been comments. I don't see any. How do you feel about BBCAN cancellation?
We hate it.
It's coming back. Sucks. Sign the petition. We're at 10.6. Keep signing that petition and sharing it. Yeah, you could totally feel his heart break while he was sitting there.
Like, I just feel like this was such a unexpected week for this to happen to him, and by his own. Oh, I just love Quinn. He really loves the game. You can tell he loves the game, but
Yeah.
he should have. I don't understand, and probably because I'm missing some of the live feeds, but like, if Mackenzie said to me like, I might use the veto and you might go up, I'd be like, then don't use the veto. We'll keep Angela. If you want to keep Angela, I'll get the numbers to keep Angela. Like, don't
But
worry. But is
but
it
there
because
are
she wanted to keep chemo as well? Because I thought the plan was keep Angela, send chemo home, and then all of a sudden now she wanted to use the veto on Angela, and then
you
because
know
Angela said that they had like Angela's paranoia made Chelsea believe her that there was something else
is
going on.
Angela easier to drag than Quinn? Can Quinn be coerced? The thing we'll get back to that. The thing I didn't like with Quinn's campaigning, he didn't promise anything. He said like we're good, but I promise not to put you up.
He did
Like,
say that to Chelsea though, but like, why are you campaigning to the HOH? They don't vote. I know she votes in the event of a tie, but
but go to else and promise them safety.
yeah,
And there are trios in that house right now. There's Chemo, T-Core, and Rabina.
yeah,
There's Cam, Chelsea, and Mackenzie. And then there would have been Angela, Quinn, and Leah. So this house is divided.
yeah,
So taking out Chemo would have upset T-Core and Rabina, and I think Chelsea is still good with them.
right. But it's
Where
like
would have
they're only
gone
gonna
to Leah and
prioritize.
Angela, and that's nothing. Sorry?
Yeah, I guess with like the three, like with Rubina, T-Core, and Chemo, they're everybody knows them as the three. Like that would be the biggest threat in the house at the moment.
But
But Quinn is very unpredictable.
I'm thinking that Chelsea hopes that someone will go after them so she has
Right,
no blood
right,
on her hands.
right, right, right. Because Chemo won't go after her now.
Because this group
Leah
is
might.
really thinking about jury votes, like really
Like
actively jury votes.
it's you can't at this point because you keep thinking about like do you know much there's so much time in the jury house for people to change their minds. A bitter jury, someone that you kick out can go in there and you know,
But then I ask you this: isn't Quinn a good person to be the first juror
yeah,
instead of a last? Because
I
he's
guess.
so in tune with the game.
Yes.
This
Because now
color
he
looks good.
won't hang on to anything if there's any like bad blood from this vote. He won't hang on to it. He's not mad at anybody actually. Okay.
No, and
Oh,
that's
there's an Ainsley's coming on.
the AI. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, Kyle Moore has joined us. Hello, Kyle from BBCAN. All right, Ainsley. She's actually Donald Trump. What?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
What? I'm waiting for a ding
Is
dong.
it going to be Tucker? What was the anagram? She spelled out the name.
Oh, we don't get to see?
No, don't tell me this. How many more minutes? Damn it, we don't.
It's okay. I'll check Twitter and that'll tell me everything I need to know. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
What was the
gosh.
anagram? Oh,
I don't know.
past your bedtime, Bayleigh. Is it because you're a certain age? A
I'm
certain age that you didn't want to work with
I'm
in the
still jet
house?
lagged.
Still?
I'm just saying that. But since I've been back, I've been going to bed very early, so I think I'm just on a weird schedule. Anyways,
You're on
um,
time, girl.
yeah.
All right.
Okay, let's chat about it.
This cast is very. I just have random things. This cast seems very touchy. Like a lot of massages are given. Foot, toes intermingled with each other. Was our cast touchy feely? I don't remember any sort of touchy feely other than the showmance. I don't remember massage.
Touchy feel. No. Yeah.
Really?
There were like Paula was giving medical massages to people. Like to Todd. He massaged my shoulder before. There were massages, but like nothing
early, that's why.
Not like Mackenzie rubbing Cam's head and stuff like that. Like there was none of that. Unless they were in a showmance. Which like they? I don't know.
I don't know if it's on your end, but you are cutting in and out right now.
Oh shit.
And Dougie's in the room. Hello, Anthony Douglas.
Dougie-licious.
He is. The words she said spelled Janie. So she did an anagram and that spelled out Janie.
Janie, not Jeannie?
Yeah. Well then. We're both cutting out for Alyssa.
Oh.
How are we?
Shit.
Alyssa, sorry.
Maybe I was just gonna.
So yeah, okay. So then there was a cast of touchy feelies. It's just that no one wanted to touch me. That's fine.
How about now? What are you laughing at?
I said so. Apparently, our cast was touchy feely, just not for me. No one wanted to touch me. And the irony is, I couldn't even touch myself in there. There were too many cameras.
Oh my god. Todd would touch me with his dirty feet.
His socks were everywhere in that bedroom.
Yeah, because he didn't wear them. He just walked around raw dogging it. Okay, so first member of the jury.
So first member, he's going to be fine. That's a good person. He's going to just concentrate on the game. Anyone who comes in now, he'll listen, he'll reason with. I think this is a very good first juror. Do you think there's anyone in that house that's emotional and will be bitter?
Angela might.
Oh my God, sorry. I just read someone said Joseph didn't have an issue touching himself.
Who?
Joseph.
God.
Sorry. Who would be a bitter juror, do you think?
Angela might, because she's really emotional.
Or she's just gonna be emotional. I wouldn't say bitter.
Yeah, maybe not bitter. I don't know. I feel like they're all pretty very, very gamey. Like they really love the game. So who knows? I don't know.
Someone mentioned, I think it was Alyssa said, the trio might be bitter. I think the trio would respect the game. They would see, Chemo especially would see the game. If there's a gamer, he would respect their game.
Oh, it really depends. Like you would think that you wouldn't be bitter, someone would be bitter, but if you get backstabbed by like your number one, you might.
This is true because Can didn't like Quinn for that reason and Chelsea because they went against Cedric and against the group.
Well, and a lot of people want Angela out because they just don't like her. Like nothing to do with the game. So like, I don't know. No,
Alyssa, T-Car won't turn the jury against. No.
What's she saying? I can't see the comments. I don't know why.
They're random. They're just so fast.
Yeah.
If you guys have questions or comments, put them in the question mark one, and then both of us can see them. Excuse me. Oh just God. Dying.
Oh my God. Sorry. I don't know who will be bitter. I'm wondering now. I really hate that we can't see a live HOH ever. Like, what's going on?
Would you have been a bitter juror if you left and it was Anthony and Lexus at the end? Mm-hmm. Would you be? And it was Anthony
that evicted me instead of evicting Alexis?
Yeah.
No. Well, I fully was prepared to evict him, so like I really couldn't have been upset if he evicted me.
Mm-hmm.
And I already thought about that scenario so many times. Like I knew that I wanted to hear what they both had to say. I would not have had my mind made up, but at that point, Anthony played the best game, so I would
Yeah.
have voted for him to win.
Yeah. Do you think you could have been swayed by a speech, like someone summing up what they did and maybe putting in your head, oh, I didn't see it that way? Would that have changed you?
I think like so. Let's say for Lexus's game, like there might have been things I didn't know, and there were a lot of things I didn't know about her game, so I could have been enlightened
Yeah.
by something that she said, and I would have been like, oh, okay, this makes sense why all these things happened. For the most part, I think people have their minds made up. If they go into jury, they think they have an idea. Once it gets down to like the final four, final three, they definitely have their favorites. And for some reason, like I was people wanted me to win because they were upset. So whatever the reason was. And I also was very conscious when people were leaving. Like I know they're going to the jury.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that I leave a good taste in their mouth when they go. Like, so I do understand why a lot of the people in this cast this season they're thinking a lot about jury, but I think they're thinking a little too much about jury. Like,
It really dictates how you put and where people go out and how people go out.
Well,
and
it's
then
like focus on getting to the end. Stop worrying about getting people to the jury. Like Quinn, for example, is like I really wanted, Joseph to be in the jury for me to win, but it's like you're not even there yet. Worry about the people going to jury when they're getting voted out.
Do you think worrying about the jury dictates your relationships in the house as well? Like, oh, if
yes,
this is going, then I'm not going to spend time.
Yes, people are like, I can even tell, even the way Chelsea was talking to both people on the block. It's like, well, in the case that they leave, I have to make sure that no one hates me. So people are going to be very afraid now to backstab anyone outright. They're going to make sure like the whole house is like they're doing it together, so there's no blame. Even Mackenzie was thinking, I'm going to like push the blame on Chelsea a little bit because it's jury now. So I definitely do think it dictates how you act in the house and how nice you are. People are going to be really nice.
My favorite, and speaking of nice, my favorite is the goodbye messages. It always has a different tone.
Oh, yeah.
Before, fuck you, I'm glad you're out of here, bye. Yeah. And then during like, I'm so sorry, you're such a good player. Loved you. Oh god.
Which is another reason, shout out to Lexus, all of her goodbye messages were always a little spicy and she didn't care. I didn't care either. I kept forgetting about that. I'm like, oh shit. I said I was rude to Kayla's one. I wasn't rude, but I had my reasons. I gave my reasons.
I wish I had chance to do a goodbye message for the one. It would have been very.
I know. I actually wish we didn't even get a chance to say goodbye to him either.
Yeah, and that sucks.
We got our little vote, but everyone was so nice and everyone was crying, and I was like, bye.
You were like, you were a problem for me since day one. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Kyle Burke is asking, how long are the goodbye messages? I mean, it's as long as we needed it to be in the diary room, and then they edit it for timing.
But they really wanted you to do it, though, in like one take.
Yeah.
As much as you could. I find that the US version, they break it up a lot more. I feel like they have more time to talk. I felt like they were very fast for us. Like, I would go down there, it wouldn't take very much time at all.
Yeah, I remember yours to me. You said nothing. You just were like,
no, it's not true. There were a few like I couldn't get through because I was crying so much. But not many.
Okay, we do have a question. Who from Melissa? Melissa Ark Studio. Who is your vote to go next week? I think one of the trio.
Who do I think is gonna go, or who do I want to go? It really depends who wins HOH. I would love to see Leah win HOH. Leah or Cam. No, because Cam needs to do something.
Yes, that's why I'm like, he's not going to do anything. He needs to do something. Leah would be amazing. Angela would be safe outright unless something happens.
I think, who do I think is going to go? I think T-Core or maybe Chelsea.
Ooh, retaliation. If what?
Chelsea is very, very much in a good spot right now. I think that if people are going to be turning on people like now, then if I were in a position of power and I had the chance to get Chelsea out, she's very smart. She has 2 HOHs now. She is orchestrating. She's like the leader. She's orchestrating all the votes. Her and T-Core, I find, are leading the vote charge. Like they've been swaying people to vote their way. So I think they're the 2 smartest people in the house right now, T-Core and Chelsea.
Yeah.
I think they're both playing the best game.
So, like I mentioned before, we have trios. We have Chemo, T-Core, and Rubina. We have Cam, Chelsea, and Mackenzie. And now we have just Anja and Leia. Who's going to pick up Angela and Leia?
What names are you saying? Chelsea and Anja.
I might have had one too many. Oh, did you have these in Italy?
No, what are they?
They're like bitter. You've never had Brio?
No.
Shout out to Brio, sponsor me.
I'm not a big beer drinker.
It's not beer. It's like bitter. We'll So Chelsea and Angela. Sorry, I'm pronouncing their names right. So there are trios, but Angela and Leah are now aloof. Who do you think is going to grab them? Do you think the trio, T-Core, Rubina, and
Mackenzie is really lining herself up well in the house. Mackenzie was literally alone. Then all of a sudden she's working with Quinn. Then all of a sudden she's working with Chelsea. Now then all of a sudden she's tight with Angela. Like people are really like, they want her because she was kind of a lone ranger. And now she's kind of working with everyone in the house.
Yeah.
She went from being the #1 target to now not even being considered. So I think Mackenzie